An idea is a powerful thing. But you never know when you're going to have one. I invented BlackBerry to improve the way people communicate. Its success helped me establish an international physics institute. Because when great minds come together, who knows what we can accomplish? My life is about making ideas happen. That's why my card is American Express.
Paul, are they selling status?
Amex usually is, but now they're going for status with this sort of half-assed philanthropy involved with it. Like, here's a rich dude who invented this thing that now everybody uses, and then also I made a physics institute. And who knows what ideas can do when people get together and all that. Well, I'd like to know, because I know physics is involved in nuclear weaponry. It's not like you're making everything great necessarily, so it's just vague enough that makes it seem like not only will you be like a sort of powerful person, but you're also a good person.
Well, this whole ad campaign of Amex's is amazing to me because they seem to pick random celebrities, like they've done the De Niro one and everything else, just random people who they think that people think are cool. And this one threw me a little because this guy seems a little full of himself for a guy who just basically crossed a cell phone and a PDA, and all of a sudden he's the savior of the world. I don't understand why that should make me want to. I like the visual style. And I like, some of the ideas of the ad, but this guy just doesn't impress me and seems like a blowhard.
He's a blowhard and he's ugly.
No.
And my theory is that he was a buddy of the CEO or something wild. But I agree with you, Paul, that this works purely by association. As to say, wow, you can spend money with your credit card and build the nation's intellectual capital. There's absolutely no logic to that whatsoever. In fact, there's no logic to the ad. It's just this blur of images. It's got a lovely rhythm, and it's not invasive in any way, but it's utterly unmemorable to me. Really, I can.
Was it nonsense to you as well?
I like that it spoke to not just successful people, but also people that maybe can't afford the product of the PDA, the BlackBerry, people that can only just wheel a chalkboard around town. This is for you too. We're talking to you. Wheel your chalkboard over here.
The Physics Institute he started has floor-to-ceiling chalkboards. Because apparently that's the only way that physicists can communicate, is by building the equation so big and following it like it's some kind of map.
Yeah. Well, you saw his gigantic, floor-to-ceiling chalkboard end with a drawing of a BlackBerry. Like, that's how he actually knew what it was going to look like at the end of it. Like, and this is what it will be.
All of this information will go in here. And then I'll wheel
And
it
of course
around.
he engineered the whole thing himself.
Right.
And didn't have anyone else helping.
I really hate this kind of nonsense at the top where he says, I invented the BlackBerry to bring people together.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, he said help people communicate is, I think, the exact, but it's not people that love the BlackBerry, it's hierarchies. It's the boss that loves it because it's a portable workstation. And while you can get you on the cell phone at 2 a.m. on the weekend, he can also say, and I know you have the data, and I know you can begin data mining or data massaging or whatever he wants to do.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's a...
But if you only have a chalkboard...
That's true.
That's right. That's right.
You're like,
a little chalkboard.
I just have my chalkboard. I'm going to have to see you on Monday.
No, I'm a geek, but I refuse to
What?
carry. I'm a geek. I'm a computer geek. But I refuse to carry a BlackBerry or a cell phone or any way for someone to get in touch with me when I'm not at home. If I'm not at home, I do not want to talk to you. That's why I'm not at home. If I want to talk to people on the phone, I'll be at home. You can leave a message.
I can't do a BlackBerry because it interferes with the line of my jacket.
Actually, my pectoral implants.
I don't like how big and weird it is.
Yeah.
It seems so old-timey.
It's a two-handed device.
Yeah.
I thought we were moving away from those.
Yeah, it's like,
in
hello,
the future.
hi, I have my
Interesting,
new...
isn't it, that none of us are talking
Space
about
age.
credit cards? Maybe Annex.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Well, and that's one thing is and same with the other commercials in this campaign. It's completely secondary. It's just to flash up their logo at the end and say, "Hey, we like cool stuff
Well,
like
it's
you
also,
do."
it's like Amex doesn't need to advertise, really. People know that it's one of the few
And
choices
they've
you
been
have with a
advertising
credit
the same
card.
product for 40 years.
Yeah.
You never run out of ideas.
Yeah,
Clearly.
absolutely.
It does keep, by advertising heavily, it does keep, literally they call it top of mind. It's more in someone's awareness. I was really fascinated by he makes the assertion, my life is about ideas. But what life is about, I mean, fundamentally, that's a religious question, and Amex moved right in. The church should have laid that down as intellectual property to keep the corporations from using it for their, totally pedestrian behavior. Time for our exit question. Who would you like to see as the next American Express spokesperson, Tim?
Well, actually, I'd like to see you, John, because of the sheer hypocrisy and all the crap I could give you for the rest of your life. I would kill to see that. I'm John Forty. My car is American Express. My career is over.
It would be. Margaret.
I want to see the guy who invented the sponge.
And you will.
Tig.
I think I'd like to see the guy that's at the beginning of the commercial, that big
The blow-up guy.
Because that seems as necessary as a lot of the stuff in the commercial.
Paul.
I want to see the guy who invented the chalkboard. It probably wasn't easy to do. You had to figure some stuff out.
I want to see Dave Kunst, the first guy to walk all the way around the world. That's all we've got time for. Come play with us again next week on Mental Engineering.
Who was the second
John,
guy?
wait. There are these things called oceans. Oceans. You can't walk around the world.
He did it.